I voted in Leave.
Yes.
I voted Leave.
So whose plan did you vote for?
I didn't vote for anybody's plan because there wasn't a plan on the table. If I could just explain why.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, to explain where I'm coming from. I feel betrayed by the government for making such a mess of it, and I feel betrayed by the EU for being so inflexible.
Yes, but they haven't been inflexible.
I personally think that they have. They've not met anything halfway.
But like what, mate?
Well, I don't know. You name it. They haven't met it.
No, but what would you like them to have done?
I would like them to actually be realistic and take a proper approach to the Northern Ireland process, not using it as a guillotine. You've got to do what we say.
Well, let's leave the EU out of it. Here's Theresa May explaining the Northern Ireland process, mate.
Just think about it. If we were out of the European Union with tariffs on exporting goods into the EU, there'd have to be something to recognise that between the Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. And if you pulled out of the EU and came out of free movement, then how could you have a situation where there was an open border with a country that was in the EU and had access to free movement?
So we can't really blame the EU for reflecting reality as described there by Theresa May. So what else do you think they could have met us halfway on?
With regard to Theresa May, I don't believe a single word that she said.
It's true, Mick, what she said.
Well, it's a slight aside on Theresa May.
No, let's not do slight asides because I want to help you. So you've said they could have met us halfway, and we've established that the Northern Ireland thing you're wrong about.
Okay,
so what else?
Okay. When we first announced that we was leaving, as far as I'm aware, I can't give you an exact time frame, but it was pretty early on, within 3 months or so, they turned around and said that the British government turned around and said that we'll have no visas or anything for people coming to Europe.
No, you've got that wrong as well.
Oh, go on then. Well, go on then. You tell me.
Well, the European Union offered full reciprocation of these rights, but you'll remember Liam Fox.
The other day.
No, wait, mate. Liam Fox said we can't do that because they are one of our strongest cards. And he was Secretary of State. He was Secretary of State for International Trade at the time. But also, not okay, right? You've said something else that's wrong, Mick. But I just, for your aid and help, that would have been a plan. So that you said you didn't vote for a plan. But that would have been a plan, and it was a plan that the European Union offered to us, the people you think have been intransigent and refused to meet us halfway, but it got thrown back in their face because Liam Fox felt that the future of European Union citizens in this country was, and I quote, one of our strongest cards.
Well, in that case, I'm totally confused. Because
you shouldn't be, because everything I'm telling you is checkable and true.
Right. Can you stop talking over, please?
Well, only when you say things that aren't true, Mick. Only when you say things...
I'm just about to explain to you.
Yeah, go on then. So first of all, respond.
Person that comes on, you just talk over.
Only when they say things that aren't true, Mick.
Unless they want to agree with what you say.
Only when they say things that aren't true. So let's.
Be honest, you're part of the problem.
Yeah, of course I am, Mick. Because you've come on the radio, you've said two things that aren't true, and you're going to get cross with me.
I'm trying to explain to you where I'm coming from, but
you already have. Go on then, try again.
Right. Recently, as far as I'm aware, what you said about Liam Fox, I was unaware of that.
Okay.
What happened recently, as far as I'm aware?
No, it happened. No, again, I have to interrupt you because it happened over 2 years ago.
Well, I was going to say 18 months ago, as far as I'm aware, the government turned around and said they're not going to impose any visas for EU people coming over here. And that's only been reciprocated, as far as I'm aware, what's happened in the media over the last week or few days.
But that's wrong.
So... Well, you blame the media then. Don't blame me for not knowing what the media tells me.
Well, why are you blaming me for being right?
Well, I'm blaming you for turning around and having a pop at us. Because
I'm not having a pop at you, Mick.
It's not our job to keep our finger on the pulse.
No, it's my job.
In the country. That's yours, exactly. That's
and
your
I have
job.
done.
You don't turn around to me and say, I don't know what I'm talking I don't know what I'm talking about. With the limited facts that I have, I do know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. And I've given you more facts. So why are you cross with me? Why are you cross with me for doing my job so well?
I don't think that you are. I think that you're just, to be honest, I think you're a remaining bully.
Right.
Can I just ask you one question? And do me a favour and actually look it up? Look up on Wikipedia the definition of God complex.
Okay.
Just have a look at that and just wonder to yourself, I wonder who that relates to.
Is it people that think they're God?
People that are so intransigent that won't look at anybody else's view. So blinkered.
Rick, I've just listened to your views. I've just listened to your views for 6 minutes. I've explained to you why they're wrong, and you've said I can't believe that I've been so badly misled by people who aren't as good at this job as you are, James.
Hey,
no wonder I've got a God complex, Mick.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Dominus vobiscum.